Welcome, everybody. Woo!
Full loading.
Everybody, welcome back. 4-1 is the score. Arsenal over Newcastle at the Emirates. Another Premier League demolition. 6 in a row. All the Arteta inners are 100% on my neck now, Connor. I will need to take my YouTube channel down because I am, in fact, an Arteta out fraud.
They're coming for you on Tuesday, man. They're coming for you.
Yep, exactly. But we won today, Connor, and there is nothing to be upset about. We looked fantastic. Newcastle looking very, very bad. But, you know, we just got off that match watch along. But how are you doing, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm all good, bro. A bit tired. I've had a bit late one last night, so I'm kind of told on me today, a bit of a late one. But listen, you can't complain. Really good performance from the lads. Great performance. I'm glad it says on here. I think Kivior got given his goal in the end, so I'm happy for that.
Happy about that, yes.
Goal, so fingers crossed that did actually stand. But no, buzzing for the team. Just such a shame we couldn't do it on Wednesday. I am really disappointed about that still. But no, buzzing, man. And we take the 4-1. We move. We progress in the league. And at the end of the day, we just got to keep winning until 2 above us drop points. So it's all on us, man. And yeah, buzzing, man. Great performance. And Newcastle were absolutely shocking. And I now understand Steve's pain about how bad these guys are because they were awful today.
Yes, and happy birthday to our buddy Strasbourg Steve.
Birthday,
he was not able to join us on the watch along today, but he was watching it at a bar somewhere out in Exeter, and that's Exeter, Connecticut, not Exeter in the UK. And I can tell you that I would not want to be anywhere within a mile of that bar because you know
it's getting destroyed as we speak.
Yeah, it's absolutely destroyed. But big up everybody inside. Make sure that you're smashing a likes. Make sure that you are subscribing to CMO Sports. And make sure that you put in your comments, put in your player ratings once we get to that segment. This will be a pretty quick match reaction just because we pretty much gave our match reaction at the end of the match because it was pretty boring at the end there. It was pretty routine. In terms of how they carried out that second half. But yeah, Connor, why don't you give your overall view on the game, and then I'll bring in my supplemental stuff here. I'll be right back because my dogs are losing their absolute mind. I'll be right back.
No worries at all, brother. Yeah, my thoughts fully. Listen, at the end of the day, that was a 10 times better performance than it was on Wednesday. Wednesday was absolutely shocking, as we all know as Arsenal fans. It was awful, and it was awful to watch. Yeah, pretty much everyone today had a great performance. I think the only ones that really let us down today was probably Odegaard, and maybe Ben White. I'm not saying that because of the fault of my brain. I think Ben White could have maybe got involved a bit more. But to be fair, he did make the overlapping runs. He was making the effort. Just a shame that at times Saka wasn't really passing to him or Odegaard wasn't. But the whole team worked well today, and fair play to Kai Havertz, golden assist. You can't complain. Listen, as much as me personally, I'm a massive critiquer of Kai Havertz. But I say this all the time when he performs. When he performs, I'm going to give him his praise, and I'm going to give him a high rating today because he got what I want him to do, which is get goals and assists. And the fact that he's done that again up front just says to me the only way we can facilitate him in our team is if he plays up front. Now, God knows what's going to happen to him next season when we actually bring in a striker, because I hope we do bring in a striker, by the way. I hope these wins don't put Arteta off it for some stupid reason. But listen, for now, I'll happily facilitate him up front. I do agree, though, TK. Yeah, that one-on-one, it would have been lower. It would have been lower because he still does have, them moments where he does absolutely have stinkers. I wasn't going to get onto that. But now, listen, he's done the job. Goal and assist. That's all I want him to do is get goals and assists. So, yeah, happy with him. The midfield, Martinelli was fantastic today. 10 times better than what he was on Wednesday because he was an absolute ghost on Wednesday. So fair play to him. He put in a real effort today and really tried. Saka, fantastic goal on his left foot. Really, really good goal. So fair play to him. He had a good game. Jorginho, what a pass. Sadly, it wasn't an assist, but what a pass to get the goal for Havertz, I believe. It was the goal for Havertz, correctly. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, It was. Rice doing Rice things, controlling that midfield. Great set piece once again from Kai Havertz, from Declan Rice, sorry. My baller all the way. Odegaard was a ghost. I don't care what anyone says to me today. He was an absolute ghost. The only thing that he done was lift his arms up to the crowd. Kivior, even bar the goal, I thought had a really decent game. I feel like he controlled the left-hand side very well. He did have a moment where I was like, maybe you're a bit off, but no, he controlled it. He done well, and he controlled his. He held his own. Sorry, held his own during the game. So fair play to him. He worked it really well. So respects to him. Ben White, I said just before he left, TJ, a little bit underwhelming, but he got involved. I'm not a fan of this inverted stuff. Him inverting, I don't get it. He's an overlapping fullback. I hate this inverted shot, this shite. I just don't like it. Really puts when Saliba then goes to right back, and it's all weird. So, but apart from that, he got involved. Literally just didn't get involved as much, probably because we were just had nothing to do at the back, And then the two pairing at the back were just solid. They had nothing to really deal with. Luckily, obviously bar the Willock goal, that Isak shot didn't go in. That was the one opportunity that could have gone in. But no, we were all right. It's just a shame the Willock goal went in. It was just a bit of, again, that was down to Gabriel for some reason pushing out to the right, and that place where Willock had the open space, that was where Gabriel was meant to be as a centre back. So it was just communication, probably, not wrong place at the wrong time. But yeah, no, overall happy with the team. Great result. Probably not the better performances out of our big score lines, but it's 4-1 nevertheless. The attack was fantastic. And just a shame we couldn't keep the clean sheet. But I'm not going to blame Raya for that, by the way. Raya couldn't have done anything about that, in my opinion. So I personally don't want to critique him on that. But yeah, Newcastle were shocking. And now I know why people want Howe out, because they are awful. Absolutely awful.
Yeah, no, they're 100% awful. It's probably time for, God damn it, Connor. It's probably time for Eddie Howe to go. Yeah. He got a lot out of these guys, and obviously he's had to work through a lot of injuries. He's working with Miley, Longstaff in the midfield there when he should be working with Tonali and what's his name? Freaking Joe Linton, So yeah, he's going with a weak squad, but at the same time, you do have professional footballers out there. This isn't the championship, and this team is putting in absolute shockers. They're in a complete free fall. So I'm still happy with the way we won, but again, I'm not getting too gassed up about it, because we are playing against opposition that is very, very weak. And the quality that we have in our squad, we should be getting these kinds of victories. Like, I'm not, and people are, oh, DJ, you're too harsh. No, I'm not too harsh. This is what it's going to take to keep up with the Man Cities and the Liverpools. If that's really if that's really the level that we're going for, then these are the kind of performances that we need to be putting in. I'll go through the players real quick. I thought Raya, it's a shame that he couldn't get the clean sheet. He had a good save in the second half. I just think it was unfortunate that he got a there was a good header from Willock into the far post, and it went in. Benjamin White, I think he gets a bad rap because he's getting put into a position that he is not used to doing. He is not an inverted right back. He is a overlapping right back. Period. End of story. He is just not the guy that you're going to think is going to be putting up any sort of link up play in the midfield from the right back position. He is just not it. He's not that guy. So I kind of feel bad for him because he's being asked to do something that he doesn't normally do. So I'm not going to throw him in there.
Sorry to interrupt you. Do you reckon that's down to the tactics of the manager?
No, it's 100%. It's 100% the tactics of the manager. I mean, if you're talking about Ben White of last season, he wouldn't be caught dead inverting into the midfield. He was always overlapping, and he did overlap a couple of times today, but they weren't fantastic crosses in.
Jamino, I want to quickly say, sorry to interrupt you again, TJ. Jamino, you cannot blame Raya for that goal. Yep. You cannot blame Raya. I personally blame Gabriel because he was in the wrong position at the wrong time. So, Jamino, brother, we're good mates. Please don't blame Raya for that. Come on, you got to let him off. You got to let him off.
Yeah. TKA, if you can't see what Arteta is cooking, then you should F off down the lane.
That's the thing. And that's the thing, TJ, because I keep interrupting you, really sorry. But
no worries.
People who will say that, how you Arteta out, it's all well and good getting these results. Deliver us a trophy by doing this. Then we will shut up. You can throw us any hate you want because we've always said, give us a trophy out of this, please, Mikel. That's all we want. Sorry, you go on, TJ, bro.
Facts. No worries. No, yeah, and I do think that it's just Ben White's being asked to do something that he's not naturally. He's never done. And he's been asked to do it the last 2-3 games because we know that QER can't go in there and do it. And if you look at how QER is performing, playing from an overlapping left back position, he got a goal today, which obviously from a set piece, which is fantastic. Good for him. Fantastic for him. But you could tell that he was cooking down that left side, overlapping, working with Martinelli. I thought we looked very good on our left side today. I think that QER has been the most solid on our back line the last 2 or 3 games. And I think it's just an adjustment in tactics because Zinchenko is obviously unavailable. Tomiyasu is still unavailable. So this is what Arteta is going with. So fair play to Arteta. This was a very good way to set it up. I told you before the game that I wasn't looking forward to seeing this set up in action, and the manager called it very well. I will say that. Saliba and White, I didn't think Saliba had that bad of a game. Obviously, you can blame him for not covering his man on the right when we conceded, but it is what it is. I thought our midfield was incredibly impressive today. Outside of Odegaard, I was not impressed with today. Again, I just think that this guy's so inconsistent that I'm almost not even blaming him not rising to the occasion, because sometimes he rises to the occasion and sometimes he doesn't. Today he just kind of coasted. One person that I need to apologize to is Jorginho, though. Jorginho had a fantastic game. Had the pre-assist on the goal. Incredible ball over the top to Martinelli, who squared it to Havertz for the tap in. Incredible pass. I'm sorry, Jorginho. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Jorginho, the thing with Jorginho is, right, he will slow down play. And that is true. He will slow down the play. He's not fast. He is old. He runs out of steam. However, he can produce stuff like that, because we saw it against Crystal Palace. He done pretty much the exact same thing, so he's effective. He is. It's just unfortunate. Maybe if we had a Jorginho when he just joined Chelsea, it would be a lot more efficient, but because he's a bit older, he's a bit slower, so yeah, Bayesian Reds.
Oh my God. Big up Bayesian Reds, by the way. Bayesian Reds, an absolute legend, but yeah, big pause. Fine. I can't say pause. If I say a sentence and I say pause every other sentence, you guys are going to tune out.
Yeah, literally. I can't.
Goodness gracious. Pause police in the chat right now. Goodness gracious. Yeah, by the way, smash the likes, people. Make sure that you are smashing the likes. Make sure that you are subbing to the channel if you are new. But yeah, obviously, Declan Rice, another great game, another great assist. Looking fantastic. Jorginho, I'm sorry. I was too quick to judge, but he has been very consistent in the starts that he has been getting. I thought this was I think a 7.6 is too low for Martinelli today. I thought Martinelli was an 8. He was absolutely cooking, and we'll get to that in the player reviews. But look, Martinelli was a different beast, a different animal today. He was all over the pitch, absolutely cooked. Had that great squared ball. Made that incredible run that made that Jorginho pass possible. The fact that he saw that was incredible. Attacking sense from Martinelli. I was extremely impressed with that. Great square. Again, Bukayo Saka showing that he is, in fact, one of the best right wings in the league. He has returned to form. He is performing exactly to the level that we would expect from him. Being the next wonderkid for Arsenal on that right side. And then Kai Havertz. He would be
man of the match.
Look, he would be my man of the match if he could just show that he could be a consistent finisher. And today he was not consistent. Good assist, great to be in the position to tap in the goal, but he is not my man of the match because he just shows 1 second he shows that he can do a job, the other he shows he's a complete freaking Frankenstein German donkey. Like I'm sorry, man. Like I want to get I was actually
No,
I
no, I
stopped
agree.
myself
It's
before I said
inconsistency,
something.
isn't it?
I want to get on the Havertz train. I do. But until he gives me a reason to do that, which is consistent good performances, I'm not there. I'm not there.
Yeah.
He had a great game today. But he showed several cracks in his game that are still there. And until you correct that, man, you're not going to be any sort of permanent fixture in my mind at this club. Period.
No.
And if you're asking me, hey TJ, is Kai Havertz a good signing? No, I still don't think he is. I still think we could have gone out there, gotten a pure striker instead of somebody that puts in.
James Maddison.
It's probably one of the most one of the most inconsistent players, up and down, up and down, up and down in the Premier League.
Just the fact that we could have got, was it James Maddison and James Ward-Prowse for like the same amount of money?
Don't remind me.
You know?
Don't remind me. Yeah, I mean, and the whole chat is popping
yeah.
off, man. Yeah. Nah, you derail the train. The train ain't stable. Exactly. Bayesian Reds knows. And Bayesian, yes, I will be in Philly. Let's link up. Everybody who is going out to Philly, let's plan a stream. Let's go to the pub. Let's do all of that.
He's just doing a meet and greet. He's gonna have a
We're
table.
We're going.
He's gonna have a table when you can sign autographs.
No, we're going, and I'm gonna, and it's gonna be Philly. I've never been to Philly, and I'm a huge fan of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so I got to go see all the
Fly me out. Fly me out.
Like Jesus.
I'll say.
What am I made of money? What am I made of money here? Good Lord.
Yeah, no, to be fair, though.
By the way, you know what? Maybe the super chats, guys. Make sure that you super chat. Get Connor first of all fed, second of all to Philly for the preseason.
Yeah.
At Lincoln, at the link, man. Lincoln Financial Field, man.
I do want to quickly bring up, just quickly before we move on to the player ratings, the stats.
Yeah,
we completely dominated them. Newcastle are in trouble, man, because that is bad. Like I remember, like even when we played them at St James's, it's tough. But like even when they came to us last season, like it felt worrying. Like they were scary. This feels like the Newcastle of when we played. I remember we played. Was it in the cup? It was when Andy Carroll was there and all them lot. That's what it's now starting to feel like. They had their moment of like dominance, and yeah, maybe it's because practically all their main players that really help out are injured. You know, the Joel Lintons, the Tonali obviously is banned. Nick Pope's a massive one. They have their injuries, but they now look like a team where before they just didn't look threatening. Like I used to be worried to play Newcastle, especially for the last 2 years since the takeover. I used to be like scared, like, oh man, they're gonna do something on us, like they did earlier on in the season, you know, even though that was already mid game and that really showed that was like the beginning of their like downfall. But they just don't look worrying anymore. They look like a team that you can just shove around, you know. And the stats show today we really just completely tore them out of the game. We didn't give them a sniff, you know. Unfortunately, apart from the actual goal, which is unfortunate. But yeah, no, they were bad, man. They were bad, and big up to Arsenal for shutting them out. And we actually had shots on target today. Let's go. So, yeah, big ups to Arsenal. And, yeah, we shut them out. We take the 3 points and we move to Sheffield. It's another final against Sheffield. It was a final today. It was a final against Sheffield. It's a final against Brentford? Can't remember. But
it is, Brentford.
Yeah, it must be. I can't remember. Shows my knowledge, doesn't it?
But, yeah, Flawless said we were going to drop points against Brentford. I haven't forgot about that, so we got to keep an eye on that one.
Yeah. We got. Did he predict to win against?
And then we get Flawless on American Idiots and absolutely saute him.
Did he predict to win against Fulham? For United?
No, they didn't. They didn't win.
Yeah, but did Flawless predict to win for Fulham?
I don't know. I didn't.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't. We had our show with Tony on. Was so short. I didn't get a chance to ask him. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, shall I move to the player?
Yeah, we shall move to the to the player rating segment. By the way, guys, make sure that you are smashing the likes. Make sure that you are commenting, sharing, subscribing the channel. We are on the way to 1K people. I am 2 subscribers off of 750. Get me there before the end of the stream, people.
100%.
Great win by the Arsenal today. Let's get into the player rating segment. Let's just go one by one here, Connor. Why don't you take David Raya, the Spanish king over here?
Sorry, Jamino. He didn't do anything wrong in my opinion today. He had a really chill game. When he had to make a save, he made it. Apart from obviously the goal, but I don't think he could have done anything about it. Not just because I'm trying to hate, but a standard 6 because he didn't have anything to do for me. You know. So yeah, I guess you could say 5. But
you can't blame him for that though.
yeah,
I feel dumb. That's like you couldn't
I'm
really
going to go
blame him
for.
for
I'm
that.
just going to go for a standard 6. Listen, it's not down
I
to
think
his
that's fair.
fault. If he had a bit more to put ahead of him, then obviously I put him higher. But you can't give him any higher than that because I know. I know some accounts will that I snapshot all the time and critique that those Porto ratings. By the way, I saw 7s and 8. I saw 7s, and I thought, what game were you watching about 7s? I thought, Jesus Christ. Anyway,
There's a lot of people that are there was a lot of copium going around the
yeah,
internet on that at that time.
Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go with a 6 for David Raya.
Yeah.
Nothing bad, just didn't have anything to do, and I don't think he had an opportunity to save that goal for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. Big up Dennis. Dennis, they aren't idiots. They just have different opinions than yours.
Yeah, don't come on,
That's all. That's all. Let's keep the insults to a minimum. How about that? Let's just keep
family
the
friendly,
insults
man.
to a minimum. We just got a 4-0. We didn't 4-0. 4-1 victory at the Emirates. That's a good bounce back. Let's just relax on the insults. I am not in the mood, to be honest with you. Ben White, 6.
Yeah, mid.
I think that like I said, I already said this before. I'll say it again. He's being asked to do things that he's not normally asked to do, which is invert into the midfield and link up the play. I think that he just needs to get used to it. Hopefully he can get more comfortable on the ball. There was a couple of times in the first half where I feel he could have let a shot go. He had a lot of space. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6. I think that there's some improvement that needs to happen if we're gonna continue to have him play there. But not bad, not good. Standard 6.
Yep.
What do you got?
Saliba. Yeah, Saliba. I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he done really well dealing with Isak. He kept up with him really well. He really shows his pace at times as well. Saliba, he keeps up with them very well. Like there was times where the camera didn't pick it up, but I saw the ball heading towards our defense, and there was no one there. And I thought, wait, is Isak going to get a clear run here? And Saliba was there to mop up. So now he was solid for me today. Yeah, done his job. Kept the back line. Another strong wall again. I'm not going to blame him on the goal. I'm going to blame Gabriel on the goal because I don't know why he was at the right back position. I don't understand that because where Willock was, that should have been where Gabriel was when he was left open. So
he was watching a little bit.
Yeah, I think he was. Well, he was marking someone else. I don't know why Ben White wasn't there, but hey, here's what it is. But I'm going to give him a 7. Whenever he was around and defending well, he was. I mean, the point I'm trying to make is he was always there. And he was keeping Isak quiet, and Isak can be a finisher as he nearly scored. So yeah, no, I think he's done an all right job. I'm not because I'm biased. I love Saliba.
You're still biased.
Everyone's saying 6 in the chat. So sorry, guys, but I'm going to go for a 7 personally.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. No, yeah. Jaminho goes White 6, 5, 6. They're agreeing with us in principle.
Much, yeah.
There you go. Big up everybody inside. We got 24 inside, by the way. Make sure that you're smashing the likes. Make sure that you are subscribing to CMO Sports as well. He is an absolute legend, and he will be on Staffy TV.
Yeah, I've got the link. I've got the link. I'm really excited.
That'll be good. That'll be a great show. Okay. I will give Gabriel, and I'm going to give Gabriel a 7. I thought that again, the goal, he could be faulted for the goal. But he also is still such a huge presence on those corners. He was unfortunate not to get the goal on the Botman own goal. But again, I just thought that he's such a huge presence. I didn't think he was good. I didn't think he was necessarily bad. I'm gonna give him a low 7. A low 7.
Okay. Kivior.
I wish I could.
I might be a bit bold, man. I might be a bit bold, and not because listen. You could say the corner was a bit. You could say the corner was a bit like luck, but he was really good today. Like that was one of his best performances. Like at the beginning, I was like, oh, he's looking mare again. He ain't looking great, but he controlled that left side very, very well, and he linked up very, very well. Because of that, I'm not going to give him an 8, but I'm going to give him a 7 as well, and I think that's the highest rating I've ever given Kivior. So that was the shock that was meant to be me giving him a 7. So no, I don't think an 8 because I feel like he had to maybe do a bit more to warrant it. But listen, it was a great performance. Yeah. It wasn't anything crazy. Well done to him for getting the goal. It was a bit hit and miss. It could have been an own goal. It could have not. But yeah, listen, fair play to him. A 7's still good. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 7.
Yeah. All right, yeah, and the majority of the chat agrees. I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. Jaminho says if we would have lost, Gabriel would have gotten a minus 10,000. Okay, that seems to be your rating pretty consistently. Okay, Declan Rice.
You're lucky getting him.
What can you say about Declan Rice that hasn't already been said? He gets an 8 from me. Incredibly consistent. Did he get another assist?
Yeah, he got the set piece goal, didn't he?
Yeah. So he's our new set piece guy. I don't want to see anybody else taking set pieces from the left side of the pitch. He's been absolutely incredible over there. I thought he's again consistent, not making any mistakes, putting balls in exactly where they need to go. I'm giving Declan Rice an 8, and that might be high. That might be just me being overly positive about Declan Rice, but this guy is the future Arsenal captain. So solid, not rattled. Great game again today from Declan Rice. He gets an 8 from me.
Yeah, I 100% agree. My player, Jaminho. Yep. Don't you dare.
Look. Oh, shocker.
Yeah, exactly. Jorginho. I don't give a shit what FotMob says about 7. I'm giving him an 8. I think he was really, really good today. Yes, I can understand he slowed up the play at times, but he produces balls like that, and he does help at times as well. And yeah, I can 100% agree he slows down play, but he had a great game today. He was him and Odegaard. Him and Rice connected really well. And yeah, I can definitely understand that people say he slowed down play, and I can completely understand that. But he was fantastic. And that ball for the second goal was fantastic. Really, really good. And that's the second time he's done that so far, against Crystal Palace as well. So, yeah, fair play to him. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was absolutely solid today. And, big ups to him.
Yeah, Gunnar says he's man of the match. He was up there. Yeah. By the way, I did put a poll in the chat, people. If you guys want to join, vote on your man of the match, go ahead and put it in the poll, people. I calmed down on the Declan Rice 8 for a while, so it was long overdue. I mean, that's fair. Yep, everybody's giving Jorginho 8s. I think it's a well-deserved 8, to be honest with you. Yeah, Jorginho, sorry, man. I did not understand your game, and it's looking real good. Martin Odegaard gets a. Would a 6 be too harsh? I think I'm giving him a 6.
I'll give him a 5. I thought he was shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a. I don't think a win like this anybody really deserves any less than a 6. I'm gonna give him a 6. But he was in a game like that, when you're the worst player on the pitch and you get subbed and you're the captain, you probably should be looking at yourself a little bit more. I'm just Odegaard. Man, like there are games where he just doesn't show up, and today wasn't one of those games where he didn't show up. He didn't make too many mistakes, but he wasn't painting himself in glory either. I think he came out, got a yellow card right away.
Yeah,
and he kind of had to just hang in there the rest of the time.
Placing passes, he wasn't good.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, 5. Never mind. You're right. He wasn't great.
I honestly would put Raya, and yeah, I want to see. And I don't want the chat to sway you, but I just thought he was shit today.
No, you're right. No. You're right. The more here's the thing though, Connor. The more I talk about it, the more I'm like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, all right, we're gonna give Odegaard a 5 today. Worst player on the pitch for Arsenal, unfortunately. Bakayo's next. You got him, Connor.
Oh, hold on 2 seconds.
No worries. I can tell. Are you texting your lady or something? What the hell?
I've just received no family text. This is family WhatsApp.
Okay. No worries.
Family WhatsApp. I can never ignore it. Yeah, Saka. Yeah, big ups to him, man. Great goal. Great goal. Great goal. And listen, do I wish he got a little bit more involved? Yeah, I do. But there was moments where what was the moment where he dribbled past like two of the Newcastle players?
Really, in the box, dude. Oh.
Yeah, really, really good. Now he got the goal. I probably wouldn't put him as high as Rice and Jorginho, but he's my guy, and I'm going to give him an 8.
Yeah,
he's my guy. He's my guy, and I'm going to give him an 8. And I thought he was great. He got the goal, and that
incredible goal too. Like, yeah,
great
obviously,
goal, man.
Yeah.
So
great placement. Obviously, Karius is shit. Let's be honest. Like that guy
he's shocking.
Awful,
he's shocking,
bro. He is awful.
Shocking. I'd rather have Mark Gillespie in there.
Oh, dude, I'd rather have a turnstile in there. Like at least you're not paying somebody to look at it. The ball go in the net, back of the net. This guy is shit. Anyway, great
Yeah.
goal from Bakayo. No, I'm not trying to take away from Bakayo
No,
at
no,
all.
no,
I'm
no
just
way,
saying,
no way,
like,
man. He's
he is
solid. He's good,
shit.
man.
Gabriel Martinelli gets an 8 from me. He absolutely cooked on the left side tonight. Was all over the pitch. Great assist again on the Kai Havertz tap-in goal. That is the Martinelli we need on the left side. Period. End of discussion. If you can do that every game in and game out, you are a fixture in this team. He was fantastic today, causing problems all over the pitch. You can tell that he was causing red alerts in the final third. I just fantastic game from Martinelli today.
Yeah, 100%.
He was close to my man of the match. I'm not gonna lie. He was very, very close. But yeah, I can't say enough good things about Martinelli, and I already talked about his run on that second goal. So I'm gonna shut up. Martinelli, 8 from me.
Yeah, 100%. I think you were solid today.
Yes. You get King Kai. King Kai, Connor.
Okay. Right. Chat's going to slate me. I'm not going to go for a 9, don't worry. But I'm going to go for an 8. Because, and I'm going to say why I've gone for an 8 here, right? And everyone probably knows I'm like everyone is. We're one of Kai Havertz's biggest critiquers, right? However, yes, he missed that chance, which should have been a goal. It should have been 100%. However, he is doing what I'm asking him to do: goals and assists. That's what we bought him for. He's not a defender. He's not made to keep clean sheets. We've brought this player in to help with how we play football, which maybe he doesn't do at times, but also to get goals and assists. And he done that today. If he didn't do that, he'd be lower. It's as simple as that. But he done that today. And I as much as I probably do give him a lot of stick, I've got to give him his flowers. And yeah, it probably wasn't the best of goals. It wasn't probably the best of assists. But he's doing what I ask of him. And if he'd done this every week, we'd be on a good trajectory of him. If he was doing this every single week. So I've got to give him his flowers. And he gets an 8 goal and assist. Like, I can't. Where can I complain? Apart from obviously the miss. If he scored that second goal, he'd be a 9. He would be. Maybe even a 10. 2 goals and an assist. That warrants a man the match 10. So yeah, for me, 8. If you perform a stinker against Sheffield, you're going right back down there. So yeah, no, 8 for me, and I'll stand by it. I will stand by it, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I'll stand by on that one too. He gets an 8. I mean, just in terms of GA, take away for a second the miss. If you take away the miss, you're giving him a 7 or an 8 easy, I think. I thought his touch was a lot better today. There was just that one moment where you think, man, like he could really prove that he has a head, he has a calm head going up 1-on-1 against the keeper, and then he fucks it up. Like, am I convinced by Kai Havertz? Absolutely not. But he did put the ball away and get an assist. So yeah. AFTV score, Connor. Goonery, that's harsh, bro. Get out of here, bro.
I guarantee you, Goonery. I guarantee
We're being honest. We're being honest here.
I guarantee you, Goonery. Check it because they do it the morning after. Check it. He'll get a 10. I'm not even joking.
He's probably getting it. He's 100% getting a 10.
Telling you right here, right now. But leave it. Come on, golden assist, Goonery. Come on. Listen. And everyone knows, TJ. I'm this guy's biggest critiquer every week. Yeah,
facts.
But when you get a goal and assist, however shit it is, you still got it. So I've got to give you praise. I have to. If it was, I don't know, Nketiah, I'd have to give him praise, So, yeah, but if he goes back to being shit next week, I'm going to say he's a 4, So, yeah, no, fair play. And listen, if you carry it on, Kai, please do, because that's all I want you to do. Wins us games at the end of the day, goals. And, yeah, that's my thoughts.
There you go. Yep. All right, let's get into the subs. Trossard.
Mid.
I mean, everybody was pretty. All the subs were pretty mid today, but I thought Trossard got a 6. I thought Trossard was good. He came in there. He was causing some ruckus on that left side. I don't think he was an average 5. I thought he went in there and did more than, unfortunately, the other 4. But I'll give Trossard a 6.
Yeah, I agree.
What about ESR?
ESR, I'll give him a 6 as well. It's such a shame he couldn't
Oh,
score that goal. I know, but listen, it is a shame because apart from that, he didn't have an opportunity really. But it's such a shame. Dan Bone was there, right moment, right time. But yeah, apart from that, Smith Rowe didn't really contribute. But he didn't have enough time. He had 10 minutes. But I wish that goal went in, man. I wish it did. But he just adds a
so
bit of
close.
I don't know. Smith Rowe
So
adds a bit of
close.
I don't know, a bit of extra energy to the team, But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like him and Nelson came on, actually brought something to the table. Eddie done nothing to spoil your rating. Eddie done nothing, but at least Reece actually gave it a shot. He made runs into the box. He was progressing the ball really well. Just a shame that they can't really get anything on the end of it. If Smith Rowe scored that, it would have been a 7, but I'll give him a 6 because he was all right. He wasn't bad.
Facts.
Yep.
Eddie Nketiah gets a 5. I'm
Yeah,
getting really tired of watching this guy go out there and work out. All he does is run around. That's
like when you're on the playground.
all he does. He gets a 5. I'm next. Reece Nelson.
Yeah, Reece, I'll give him a 6 just for the effort. I guess he tried it himself, So he gave it a shot. He nearly could have had an assist if he passed to Nketiah just a little bit earlier. Maybe it could have been a goal. But I'll give him a 6 because I like Nelson. He's one of my boys, and I think listen, I'm not a fan of our bench. I do think it's very mid. However, I know whenever Nelson comes on the pitch, he'll put in a shift, and I think Arsenal fans can agree with me on that. He always puts in a shift whenever he comes on, and I always will respect him for that. So fair play to him. And listen, 6 is maybe a bit average for only 10 minutes, but I'm going to give it to him because fuck it, it's my ratings. If you don't like it, go. Go do a league on. If you don't like it, cry. We're back again next week.
Exactly, 100%. Mo El Neni, Mo the victory cigar, El Neni. Yeah, I mean he went for a jog out on the pitch. Good for him. He gets a 5.
Yeah, go back to
it is academy. What it is.
Go back to the academy, Mo. I don't get how this guy actually runs an academy and is still a professional footballer at the same time.
You can actually, I mean, you can see it because he gets 0 time. So I don't know. I mean, does he really need to? Does he really need to show up for training to get an appearance at the 87th minute of a game that's 4-0 or 4-1?
But standard 5.
Yeah, standard 5. All right, guys. Mikel Arteta. Connor, do you want to go first?
Couldn't control that goal going in. That wasn't his fault.
Yeah,
he had the balls to drop Trossard, and it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
I have to give him the highest rating that the team has, and that's an 8. What did he really do wrong today? If you really think about it, he made the subs. He made subs at the right time, I guess, even though the subs weren't that impactful because it is what it is. But I can't actually call out something he really done wrong today. So yeah, I'm gonna go for an 8. What are you gonna go for, TJ?
Oh my goodness. I still don't like the inverting of Ben White.
Yeah.
I think that it's not inspiring. And I don't think you're utilizing your players the best way that you can. I'm gonna give him I hated that starting 11, but it got the job done. I'm also saying that Newcastle are on the worst form they've been on since they were about to be relegated a few years ago. You can tell I'm struggling. I'm between a 7 and an 8. I'm gonna go with a 7, and people are gonna say, "Oh, TJ, you're a 10. That's harsh." But I'm gonna go with a 7 because there are still holes, there are still issues with this team that we're still making mistakes, we're still not finishing chances that Man City and Liverpool on their day would finish. Okay? So that's it. If you disagree with me, oh TJ, you're too harsh on Arteta. Put it in the comments. I've been dealing with it all week. I don't care. I will reply to you. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to be very nice about it, but honestly, I don't care. Still smash the likes, still subscribe, and we move on to next week. We move on to Sheffield, and hopefully we can bounce back against Porto after that. But anyway. Connor, final thoughts, man. Let's get out of here. I know you're going to be on Staffy TV here in a few hours.
Yes.
We're in about an hour, actually.
Yeah, that's I want to quickly say, TJ, thank you very much because you're the reason I'm probably getting on there because I got to meet Staffy.
Not a problem at all.
And I'm trying to think what do I have coming up? I know I've got coming up tomorrow, but I don't know about the week. Well, I'll show what I've got coming up. So yeah, I'm on Staffy TV tonight, making my debut. I'm really looking forward to that because Staffy's such a sound guy and. Thanks to him for letting me on his channel. Really appreciate that. So yeah, going on Staffy at midnight UK. Tomorrow I'm doing a match reaction to the Liverpool game, Liverpool Chelsea EFL Cup final. JPT will be returning as the Chelsea fan. He was really good on the EPL debate show last time, and I'm going to hopefully get Mike Glass if I can actually get him on. That'd be really sweet if I can somehow get him on before Mo's show. But yeah, tune into that. That'll be after. I'll figure out a time because JPT is obviously a different time zone, so we'll figure out what's the best time for him. But yeah, tune in for that tomorrow. EFL Cup match reaction. Hopefully get a couple of viewers in for that one. Monday, I'm debating whether to do an EPL debate show or just react to the matches over the weekend. That could be quite good. And I'm going to get Chic on next week, Chic TV. So
big up Chic.
Yeah, we're going to get him on next week. We're going to sort that out. So yeah, that's what's coming up. And please do subscribe if you're new. On the road to 600. We're getting there.
Beautiful. Big up to
TJ as well. Big up for having me on. And well,
of course,
I'm always here. But yeah, get this guy up to 750, man. Come on now. 2 subs. It doesn't take a lot. Let's do it, man. Come on. 750. God, he deserves it.
Love it. All right, man. No,
I'm redirecting. I think that's what
dude, I'm trying to find somebody to redirect to. And I can't really find anybody to redirect to. I mean, I guess I could redirect to United Spurs of America, but that dude's just playing freaking FIFA right now. You know what? I'm just going to redirect to Staffy. I'm going to redirect to Staffy TV's show later in the evening tonight, the Saturday night recap. Go in there and spam TJ Warren TV raids. Go and smash the chat. Go and smash the likes in there for that guy. He's an absolute legend. He came onto the American Idiot Show and absolutely cooked on Friday. So go in there. Smash the likes. Go over there and support Connor. He's going to make his Staffy TV debut with whatever other mutants that he has coming onto that show. So go over there and do it. The next time you will see me is actually on Staffy TV as well. I will be on there for the American.
I'll be watching that.
Show.
100%. I'll be watching that show.
Yep. Tuesday evening at, I believe, 1 a.m. UK. I will be on that show. And then obviously it's one of those things. We'll be returning at 11 p.m. UK on Tuesday as well.
She call it the Attacking TJ show.
No, it's called Barbecue and TJ show. Yeah, no, it is what it is. I love the hate, bro. I love interacting with the chat, and I love the haters.
Yeah, that's good, man. You get really good views of it, man.
So much fun, bro. It really is. But okay, until next time, guys. Go make sure you go and support Connor over on Staffy TV. Until next time, 4-1 Arsenal. Can't ask for much more than that. We'll see you next time.
Take care.